Good morning, crafty friends. Today is Friday, February 25th, and as promised, today's video will be a butterfly ephemera holder. Of course, you can use other items and call it whatever you wish, but that's what we're making today. And I showed you on the video that we made a 4-inch by 4-inch using those little envelopes that I had. And this is my template. And in this one, I used designer paper on here, and I used some heavier transparency paper, and then I put some washi to disguise it. But on thinking about it, I decided that I would use some 5 by 5.5 by 5.5 inch envelopes and some designer paper. And the designer paper today we're using is from let me see, this is Sunshine and Grace, and it's her Hope and Peace kit. I'm just going to take off the pages so I show you the envelopes. Yeah, I just wanted to save a little bit of time, so yeah, it's just two square envelopes. These are my stash. And then I just cut some old packaging, 5 by 5, to put it in here for some reinforcement. I didn't glue it or anything. It's just sitting in there. It's not going to go anywhere. And then I just stuck my envelopes together. You can glue them in there, and we will probably do that in a little bit. So all you need is 2 envelopes. I've cut some thinner transparency paper, and I'm going to put 3 sheets on each side. So you need 2 that are 1.5 inches, 2 that are 2 inches, and 2 that are 2.5 inches. Okay, and that'll fit inside here. So you need some 2 envelopes, some designer paper, a glue stick, scissors, double-sided tape. I think we're going to use to put down our acetate or our transparency paper. And this is some other elements that were in the kit that we might use for embellishments. But the paper was very pretty. It's got some music sheets and some beautiful flowers. There's some scripture verses. And I just like the theme of the music and the flowers and the hope that we have. Let me get all these paper clips off of here. Okay, so like I said, this will be our template, and we're using butterflies because that's what I have here. So cut your papers 5.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to use some worn lipstick on this one. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so I'm just going over the edges because I know when I put my paper down it might show. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Get ready for your weekend. It's chilly out there today in the desert. But as promised, I'm going to try to have some videos out for you all next week. So just if you're subscribed and you hit that bell, then you'll get a notification of whenever I post. Okay, let's run some wet glue. Let's see, it's going to go down there, down on here. And just slip this in here. Carefully. maintain all your folds. Okay, so that's your base. We're just keeping it that simple. Okay. Yep, we're not going to cover that or anything. I don't know if that needs to be glued down. Let's just put a little spot of glue there, just in case. Doesn't need much. Okay. We'll wait that. So, yeah, decide where you want to put your paper. I might want this on my cover. Let's see. No, because you can't see the words with. Okay, this is going to be my cover. This will go here. So let's put that on. And I don't go right up to the edge because you want to be able to fold it. And add a little trim. Okay. Actually, you're not going to see the ink that I pinked, but a little bit of it might pop out. We're going to ink it all when I'm done anyway. So now we're going to put our backgrounds on. And I'm going to use a little bit of the wet ink as well. This is the Art Glitter Glue. Just to make sure. And make sure it's all good and stuck down. Okay. And then you can play around. Yeah, I think those would be nice because then we're going to have the acetate over these pages. So let's do it that way. Okay. I forgot to put wet glue on that other one. So we'll do that real quick over here. looking nice. And our last side. I'm going to try to keep these videos under 30 minutes so I don't take too much of your time. But I really don't know how long they're going to take. So I just want you to enjoy the process. Excuse me while I silence my phone. Okay, so we have our cover on. We have our insides looking lovely. Let's ink up really quick. Well, let's put this guy down first. Okay, let's get some of this pink. Yeah, that's looking pretty. Lovely, lovely paper. Okay, so we don't need this. Okay, so for our insides, you can see I'm going to take the bigger piece of acetate and put that down first. And then we're going to overlap each of these pieces. Okay? So, should have one more piece. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, 1. They're similar in sizes. 1, 2, 3. I seem to be missing a piece of acetate. How could that happen? All right, we've got 1, 2, 3. All right, well, if it's not in my envelope, I will have to cut another piece. And I don't know where it is. So let's carry on and get rid of this, and then we'll come back. So the bigger one's going to go on top, and we're going to try the double-sided tape. I think that's going to work better. So we're just taping the sides, except for the bottom one. The bottom one, we're going to tape all the edges. Well, the 3 edges, not all of them. We've got the top, we've got the bottom, and we'll take this one for the middle. So, take the top first. And we'll take our sticky tape off. Gotta find the edge here. And make sure you're got the top and you're within the seam marks, okay? Oops. Once it's down, it's down. So if you're a little crooked like I was, we're just going to have to trim that off. It's not going to show. It'll be okay. Okay. So you don't see the seams with the double-sided tape. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, then you take the second one and you're just going to overlap it a little bit. Okay. So try to get it just overlap it a little bit. So you got a pocket there, you got a pocket here, and I did not trim these before I put them on, so we'll just trim everything and keep everything neat. And then this one is the bottom, so that's going to be sealed on the bottom as well. And we got to trim this one off. Okay, so that's your pockets when you use the transparency paper. And then, like I said, if you don't want to, you could use scrapbook paper. Okay, so we'll continue with this one. We have the top and we have the bottom. So I need to cut a 2-inch piece, and this was the paper I was using. Okay, and I know I'll find it as soon as I get off camera. So the middle piece was, let's see, 1.5, 2, 1.5, 2, and this should be 2.5. Okay, this one is the 2.5, so I need a 2-inch piece. Just like butter. And we're going for 5.5. All right. Sorry about that. So the bottom piece, we want to do 3 sides. Sorry, camera. And then these we're just doing the sides. These are cute just if you have a lot of something and you want to make it cute. Okay, so again, we'll start on the top. Just go over all the sides. Okay. And then the middle. And there's just a slight overlap. And then the bottom. And of course, you could use bigger envelopes. You could use file folders. You can use book pages, cardstock. And then the bottom. Okay. See if anything needs to be trimmed. Stuff is sticky. Not too bad. Oh, a little bit down here. I must have went off track down here. So let's just clean that up. That's okay. The transparency is very forgiving, so don't worry about it. Okay, so let's I like how the verses and all shine through. Let's put our closure on. We're going to on this one we're going to put a tab from the kit. I think I'll put the tab on the back and then wrap the closure that way. Okay, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to glue this here, punch it, and then wrap from here. Then we're not taking anything away from here. But if I put that on, will that hinder anything? No. Nope, I'm going to do it. So this was a tab from the kit. It was on copy paper, and I just put it on cardstock to make it thicker. Let's just soften this a little bit. Okay, so do I surely want to do that? If I put it on here, and I punch my hole here, like I did here, then I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's try it. I don't know. So let's just try it. Let's just put glue on the bottoms, a little bit on top. Let's let's put a clip here to hold it. Okay, let that set while we do something on the front here. Let's I have a piece of lace I wanted to put here. And actually, if we just do around the edges, it could be another pocket. So let's do that. Let's use our fabric tack and just put some glue around the edges here. And we'll trim that up in a little bit. Let that dry a little bit. And I have some butterflies that I thought we could cluster on here. So, go with our pink theme. I think I want to add some glossy accents, but then they'll have to wait to be added, okay? I'll have to put them on later and show a picture. Make sure it's opened. Okay, this will definitely have to dry. Okay, it'll take a while, but they'll be on the envelope cover later. I'll show you that later. Whoa. And just a little bit on the edges here. See, it's going to be really shiny. Okay. Actually, if I put these under the fan, they'll dry pretty quick. Okay, so that'll go here on the cover. And in the kit, there was also some butterflies. But in the kit, oh, there. Duh. My butterfly's dry. There were some tickets and not tickets, tags and things like that. So you can cut some of these embellishments out, which I will do real quickly here. These I just printed on cream cardstock, so it goes with the paper. Ugh. My scissors need to be cleaned. I have glue on them, so it's going to be a little rough to take there. So yeah, these can go in here. Okay, I'm just going to put these two in to show you. You can ink them and do what you will with them. This needs to be trimmed as well. Let's see, I think this is dry. So, get my fabric scissors. Whoops. And let's just trim off this fabric overflow. Okay, so we have our front. Started working with that, and then we can add some things in here. Boy, things are just disappearing. So they'll go in here. Then let's finish our closure. I'm going to have to make sure my glue is out of there. Let's finish our closure. So we're just going to use our 1/8 punch. And I'm going to get a violet. And pop that in there. And use, I use 3, I think it's C3. I use C3 for the small violets, okay? Lovely. Okay. All right. Yeah. This was supposed to go in here. And then do a wrap or two around. So let's see how that plays out. So I want to leave a little tail. And then put this through. Now a lot of the ladies use this this technique, so I'm not sure who I saw it from first. And it usually always goes in for me, except when I'm on camera. So you just take your loop through there. So you have your sharp piece and your long piece. Then the long piece goes around. Yeah, you're just going to have to be careful. Just don't tie it too tight. And then you can tie your ends there. Okay, it'll be fine. And then when they're dry, our butterflies are going to go on here. Okay, so let's put the insides in. So I just took, I've got all these butterflies. I've got these big Tim Holtz ones. I kept them in clusters in case I use them like I did on the cover there. So some of them I kept that way. But you can just start filling your pockets. Now we're going to be using some of these bigger ones next week in a project. So, and some I just have all clustered together like I said. And I might just want to leave that top open so I can read the verse on this one. This one too. Well, that's okay. It's just fine. You just put them wherever makes sense for you because it's your book. But now you have a butterfly collection. If you want, you could take some of the tags and things and put them on the back here. Maybe we'll just cut out a few of these items. There's words. We'll put the piece. Well, those are tags. Yeah, let's just take one off. There's a strip of tags here. So I might cut them out later and you can use them as a border. But I'm just cutting the piece out right now. And we'll put that up here. That goes there. And then, I cut this piece out here. And it's a tag, but you could put that on here. You could cut it out. And have that go here and put the little verse up there. And ye are complete in him. So you could do that. So let's just put this here. We'll make it like a little pocket in case you want to add any of these goodies in here that you have. And we'll pop this up here with a little ink around the edge. So you can add things as you go. So cute. Put our little tags in here and goodies. And let's check our butterflies. Okay, I am in the desert, so I have a wee advantage over some of you that my things dry pretty quick. I don't want them flat down. I want them to be just perched. And this one, we'll flatten him down. So there you have it, my friends. You have a junior version and a senior version. I hope you enjoyed the process, and I hope to see you again next week. Okay, be blessed. Bye.